actually enjoy what we're doing in PE right now because it's better than just sitting at a table and writing worksheets. I mean, you actually go into the real-world experience of inventing. If this interests somebody, they actually go through the design process. You think about it. You start chipping off of it. You start designing and prototyping. You talk with others around you, saying how you can improve it.
Yeah, like the design model is so much better than just being caught in like a room watching some videos and doing a paper because it involves you in other things. And people can like, you can have criticism and then say like what you said, like if somebody likes it, I mean that can lead to a whole another thing. And it's so much more fun and you learn a lot more things and you explore different people's ideas. So you know what, you see other things that they do, maybe that you like, and then it's so much better than me just being trapped in a room and doing a sheet of paper.
It's better. I mean, you kind of have, like there's more room around, like in the health room, they're just desks. And I guess there are a few posters, but you just sit at the desks. Well, in this area, you see it's always jumbled around. It's always jumbled around, like you don't know where the chairs are going to be next. You kind of move around, get a new perspective of the room, maybe even a new idea.
And as you can see, like the walls, all the walls are colored too. Like there's a different color wall from here than to there. And then there's a bunch of signs up on the room, like you can see right here, it says stream. And then by Miki's side it says think. It involves you in that feeling like you're here to learn. It's not you're just trapped in a room, all blank, no color. It shows you like that innovative side of your brain, like it gets you thinking. It was interesting because like I've always done things for myself. And it was like I was always going off what I think, like I'd always push myself, and I still push myself, but like going off somebody else's, like you had to learn a lot about them to do this for them, because if you did because he was he wants to be really active during the winter, so like I had to learn why he's not active, what he's not doing, why he wants to feel active, and it was like you had to dig so much deeper than for yourself, for this person, because you want to help them, not help yourself this time. You have to help them this time.
And also, you kind of like notice how like not everyone is perfect. Like you always think, oh, he's better than me. He works out more, and you you actually get to know the person. You actually get to like know what they want to do and like why, and you actually get to help them out. I really like helping out people, and I really enjoy this project because you're helping out another person, like to deal through their situation, whether it's mental, physical, or social.
This project's awesome.
This project, like not only this project, but it should be also introduced into like other like subjects. I mean, for example, in PE, you're doing something for the triangle. Maybe for science, it could be design a project or engineer something that can help like in daily living. It's nicer to like not just like sit down all the time, but to move around, because that's kind of what education is. You explore new ideas. Kind of reminds me of a Genius Hour a little bit. And
it's like, it gives like Genius Hour, like this should be implemented into Genius Hour. Like if I wanted to do my passion, I would do the design model because it's so much more helpful because it branches you into different things and it makes you work in different ways and involves you in different things, and it also involves you in with different people because you can see their models. Like just doing on a slide is not helpful at all, and it's not a passion. It's just putting facts onto a slide that nobody wants to see. When you do the design model, people see a lot more of your product or of your passion than what they would see in a slide.
Jefferson right now is kind of like really focusing about the real world experience. Genius Hour kind of helps the students focus on what they want to do in life or what they're really passionate about. And that kind of like helps them out, like think more instead of just listening to a teacher for 45 minutes and writing.
Yeah, it's not a Genius Hour or like a real world experience is not writing something down on a piece of paper. A real world experience is having a prototype or a business thing or something like that, a physical representation of what you were doing.
A physical thing that you actually want to do in life that relates.
Yeah, that's a real world experience, not writing something down on a piece of paper and showing it to a class.
But then again, it is like you do also have to write in the real world, so
yeah.
It could be
useful. You're not, when you go up into a presentation for like a business, you're not going to hand them a piece of paper and say, here, read. You're going to have a business plan, maybe a presentation, a model. It's going to be a whole other thing. It's going to be like the design model, not just a piece of paper and then a presentation.